All right, what is going on, guys? gdoggcasey here, getting ready for another episode of FM20. I have been moving on along here. We are 12 games into the season, and I've made a couple discoveries about the league, and there's still a couple things I'm not sure, how this is going to work or when it's going to happen. But let's just go over a couple things that have been going on so far since we last spoke in the last video. So you can see IFK Lindingo holding strong in third place, but it is looking difficult to hit that number 2 spot right now. We are currently 3 points behind. We had a draw against Carlsberg, and we had a loss against Gamla Uppsala, who has kind of emerged as the number 1 team of the league. If we check out the schedule, we'll go back. So the last game we recorded, I believe, was it Sundysburg? No, it was the 1-1 draw. That's right. So I saw you guys last here where we managed to tie the game. Or actually, I think we took the lead in the 84th minute and then we gave it away with a draw. We've had a fairly solid run, but with a little bit of bumps along the way. So the very next game, we actually had a draw against Bromalia, which, if we check here, they are currently near the bottom of the league. So not a good finish there. We had a 1-0 win against Kungsan Jens. And then this game was pretty notable here where we had an 0-2 loss. So let me explain what happened for this one. As it came up, I was getting emails from my coaches saying, we need to adopt a defensive mindset for these guys. And I was like, no. Like, I'm just going to stick with my tactic. It's working. And then I got another email where they're like, please, we need to go defensive. Like, we need all these defensive duties in your tactic. They're playing at home, so they're going to be more difficult. And I was like, okay, fine. I went to the 4-4-2 counterattacking tactic, and as you can see by the result, we got bopped 2-0. And I even had an email after saying a surprising change in tactics may have been the cause of the loss of IFK Lindingo. So that was really disappointing. But also, this team is emerging as like one of the best teams in the league right now, so maybe expected. It might not have mattered what tactic I chose. The next game against Rinning, you'll notice the first goal here came at the 83rd minute, and then Philip Goranson had an 84th and a 94th, and there was an 87th goal. The first goal ever, by the way, for Modou Lamine Touré. His first goal as a rookie in the league, I believe. There's probably a way to check his career stats. Okay, so, well, he scored a goal in 2019. So, okay, never mind. He scored 1 goal in 2020 with us, his second goal ever. And he was relieved. I actually got an email earlier that he was worried he was in a goal-scoring drought, so that kind of ended that, which was good. And the 4-0 win, it was 0-0 up until the 83rd minute. So it was a stressful game, even though we ended up piling it on after. The next game, we won 1-0. We were away. So 1-0 win, I'll take it when we're away. You notice our away games are actually, well, that's a friendly. So this game was away. We won 2-0 against Angby. This game was away. We lost. This game was away. We drew. Away, we lost. Away, we won 1-0. Close game. Then, this game was the emergence of Otto Hultman, who scored his first goal of the season, I believe. I'm looking. I don't see that he scored anything else. And this pass here, we're going to watch this because we're going to see the emergence of Hultman finally finding a good rhythm in a game. I mean, he's been pretty good throughout the season, but this game he popped off starting here in the 33rd minute. Just a laser beam off the crossbar and in. I love that goal. I thought that was super cool. And then over here, he just places the perfect pass, man. Like, look at this. Like, David Beckham style. Boom! Stokey finishes that, and he ended up giving us a 2-0 lead. We ended up dropping one later on, which was a little bit nerve-wracking. Bad defensive decision there by Lemny, and the goalie had some miscommunication. They ended up with a goal. But we ended up with the win. So it went okay. I just pressed the wrong thing again, didn't I? No, stop. Get me out. Just get me out. No. Why does this always happen? Leave match. Okay. So, maybe there'll be one day where I record a video where I don't get lost in the interface. But regardless, this was a good game because this team is doing pretty well in the league. They're up here in 6th place. That was only their 3rd loss of the season. So they've been doing pretty good overall, and we were able to get a nice win over them. And then we faced off against the Karlstad Academy, which in hindsight might have been the better game to record here. But I decided I had time to play it out before recording time came around. So I played it, and we ended up with a 3-3 draw, which we only got in the 94th minute on a penalty. I felt like maybe FM20 felt bad for us and gave us the draw when we almost lost to the Academy here. That would have been devastating. A loss to this team, I mean, a draw is already pretty devastating. A loss would have hurt even more. So now it brings us to today, June 27th, 2020. Actually, only like 11 days away from today in real life, which is kind of interesting. If we would have recorded this game, we would have been even closer. But regardless, we're up here against Herzoga BK. It looks like, based on the league standings, that we're going to have a bit of an easy time against them. Well, actually, never mind. Scratch that. They're in 5th place. The reason why I think we have an easy time against them is one of these emails says that we are like the overwhelming favorites. So, I don't know, somewhere over here. We got some trials coming in. Anyway, we're supposed to be the favorites. We're at home, which is going to be good. And we're going to be sticking to our normal, balanced tactic. The tactic here has been working pretty well. We're developing some good relationships between these players, and even these two are getting pretty good together. So it's been working, and I feel like this tactic here is going to be totally fine. All of our starting players are capable of starting. No one is overly tired. So this is what we're going to do. But before we jump into the game, I want to show you something that I noticed. I don't know if this is like FM20 being lazy and just kind of making something work, or if this is actually how the Swedish leagues work down here in the depths of the lower leagues. But tell me if you notice anything interesting between Game 1 against IFK Stockton and what just happens to be Game 2 against IFK Stockton. And then we go against Angby, and then Angby, and then Valbo, and Sundisberg, and Carlsberg. It's literally a copy-paste at the beginning of the season, except we switched the venues. So this is not going to bode well for us, by the way, at the end of the season when we have these 3 teams and we're away. 3 games in a row away from home is going to hurt. However, it's interesting. They just basically copy-pasted the schedule and pasted it here in July, and we're just going to do a repeat. So I figured, you know what? Today is the final game in the first half of the schedule. Let's go ahead and do it. Is there anything else we need to look at? Finances are looking pretty bad for my team, by the way. I don't know what I can do to improve this. I don't think it's my responsibility to improve it, but maybe I'm wrong about that. I don't really know. We're within the payroll, and the team is happy with working within the payroll budget. So I don't know what they want. As far as happiness goes, everything's real good, or pretty good anyway. Happiness is really good overall. Goranson is content. He's slightly concerned, but we have other teams who want him. And one of the things I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I don't know when the transfer window opens. I'd really like it if I can click in transfers, and if it would tell me when is the next time I'm allowed to transfer, because I can't see it anywhere here. I don't see any dates. So I don't know when the transfer window opens, but it will open at some point, and we have some buyers that are excited to purchase Goranson. I don't mind that we're waiting, because in the meantime I'm using him, and according to my promises here, we still have 48 days left with him, so I'll be happy to hold on to him for a little bit longer. But once we do that, then our payroll will open up a little bit, but then I have plans on shoring up the squad again. So I don't really know what I can do about our finances here. They're just going down. Luckily, it doesn't seem like the club is blaming me for that. Anything else? So far, we have not been bitten by the injury bug. Our players are well maintained. Training has been going pretty decent. We have a couple players here that are on the up. This young winger, Kagstrom, looks like he might be pretty good for our team. He's already 2 stars, and he's only 19, so we'll see what he turns into. Tactic we already looked at. Yeah, I mean, I think we're just ready to jump into the game. So why don't we go ahead and do that? We are the favorites. We've had good, strong, recent form. They've been inconsistent. Broken lower leg, ouch. Marwan Badar, he is on trial right now. So he's not a real player. Okay, team selection. We're happy with this team. We already gone over it. Bergman has been doing well in terms of goals. He's got 6. Goranson has 7. A couple other players are scoring. Redenstrand has a couple. You know, you can see the list of goals here. It's been going pretty good. As far as, like, actual rating, though, one thing I'm noticing, Segev is only doing a 6.8 average rating, 6.84. He's supposed to be our best player, and he's not really stepping up, even in his favored position. Also, Flores Englert, who is our highest paid player, is doing okay. He's got 6.97. He has 2 goals, which I think are boosting his rating a little bit more. His defense hasn't been, like, flawless. So, another player I might be looking to transfer out, because we can replace him with a much cheaper player, probably. All right, submit team. Let's go. Let's go. Very important game. I mean, at this point, every single game is important. We cannot lose a single game. Otherwise, I feel like we're just going to be out of contention. So, they seem, at least a couple of them seem to react well when I... well, I don't see... Whenever we can mention that we've been doing well, they seem to react well. But, I don't know, just that one. It's fine. You listen passionately. Good job, Carrick. Our team leader. Honestly, I love this guy. He has declined into a 3-star ability now, by the way. So, this is definitely his last season. Kickoff. Sound is off. We're going to turn it on. Oh, I paused it. Okay, let's go. Let's go. We need this win. Very important game here. Let's see how it goes. There's the table down here. 3rd place. It's tightly contested up here, man. Tightly contested. Redenstrand with a free kick just outside the box, and he puts it home. Hell yes. 3rd goal of the season. Christopher Redenstrand shows that he can finish from up close. What a shot. Just up there, the top corner. We will take it. And that's a nice start to the game. We're going to lay off the shouts for now. We're going to just let the players play how they want. Oh my god, I was turning down the volume and we gave up a goal. So now we're going to demand more. What is this? Off another free kick? Who's that? Lemny. Lost his battle. Alright, we're focused. Got to get that goal back. On the defense again. Throw in. Oh, good defense. That was, I think that was Flores. Yeah. And then we get the free kick. Oh, a penalty for a trip. Okay. Alright, yeah, we'll close down this crosser. And we'll keep going. We're going to shout to get creative. They don't usually like get creative, but sometimes they do. So over there it seemed okay. Big throw from Alm. Almost throws it away. Hutton gets it to Goranson. He's going to get it out to the outside to Redenstrand. Moving in with it. Looking for a cross. Bergman's going to get the rebound on that. Alm chipping in from fullback onto Segev. Hasn't really done much, to be honest. Hultman. Back to Segev. Finds Hultman again. He's got a little bit of space. Oh, the little bit of tiki-taka. I believe that's what tiki-taka is, where it's just like passing back and forth. A fun play style to watch. Something we might adopt in future leagues, but this one we're just trying to keep it pretty simple. We don't get a goal there, sadly. And now we're on defensive. Don't let him get to that. Carrick boots it away. Looks like play's going to continue. Oh, just over the bar. Okay. Alright, Anderson going to get it off to Flores. He's going to start the play. He likes to kick it deep. Oh, Redenstrand is a little bit open. Oh, the pass to Bergman. Oh, come on, guys. You got to finish that. He's going to boot it out. We got to demand more before the end of the half here. Segev's, they're probably looking for Haltman here. Oh, they're going to get to Stokey instead. There's the header. Ooh. A little bit of a slow roller there, just past the post. It was closer than it looked. Time's just ticking away. Looks like we're going to get to the half. 7 shots apiece. We're a little bit ahead in possession. A couple more shots on target. Yeah, we're disappointed. Not happy. Okay, get fired up. Start second half. Real quick, take a look at the energy. Oh, people are okay for now. Let's get going. Another thing I haven't been doing earlier in the season, but I have been doing later and more recently, is taking advantage of my extra subs. So, in fact, this league has up to 5 subs that you can use per game. So I've been using all 5 of them almost every time. Not every time, but most of the time. Just to get some players rotated in. Bergman hits the crossbar. And we're going to be doing some subs pretty soon here. It'll give the first team a chance to pull us ahead. Carrick looking for an option. Goranson. Not all that great unless he's on the receiving end of a cross. We've been over that a few times. Lemny going to kick it out to Redenstrand. Redenstrand is a little versatile. He can do a little bit of everything. So can Haltman, who we were clicked on here. He's going to get it deep to Redenstrand, who's going to look for a cross probably. Oh, gets to Alm, who tries a kick. Segev keeps possession. Alm, Segev. Alm again. What are we doing here? Their defense is pretty on point. Haltman, Segev gets it deep. Are we just going to kick that out, eh? Okay. Yeah, demand more before we sub you guys out. Deep kick by the goalkeeper. Up to Johansson. Alright, is that ours? Nope. Uh-oh. Hansen on the left side. He's injured. He can't kick that. Oof. Okay. No, we're gonna give them the 5 minutes. I've been pretty strict about my sub time being right at 60 minutes. I don't know if that's stupid. Maybe it is stupid, but I've been doing it. Okay. Alright, good cover up, Anderson. Come on, guys. We have like one more chance at an attack here. And here we are on the defensive. Oh, nice defense from Stokey. Gets that one away. Disrupts the play, but we end up giving it back to them. Alright. Nice defense here. I think that's Carrick. I think it's Carrick. I can't click on him, though. It is Carrick. Goranson, useless with the ball. Oh, my God! It was offside anyway. Alright, hold on. Sub time. Okay, Goranson, you're off. We're putting in Torre. Who's playing particularly bad? Carrick is 6.5, 6.4 for Stokey. Yeah, let's get Rosenkrantz in there. I'm going to leave Haltman in for now. We're going to be okay with this. But what I also need to do is change the tactic once Torre comes out. Because he's going to be playing as a target man, which we don't want. Not a great finish from Bergman. Okay, tactic. Torre doesn't like being a target man, a poacher. Which I believe I finally understand what a poacher is based on just reading what it says. But I think they're basically looking for breakaways. So he's probably got some pretty good speed, I'd imagine. Well, he's got 10. And pace isn't even part of it. Acceleration is. Finishing, first touch, all that stuff. I believe poachers are trying to get breakaways. That's my understanding. Confirm changes. Get back to the field. Play. It's only 1-1 right now. We're not in a comfortable position here. Good defense. Haltman, get it out. Careful. Lemny to Redenstrand. Holds on to it inside the line. Gets it up to Bergman. Bergman has some space here. What's he going to do? Oh, he draws a penalty. It looks like he just fell over. Segev missed 1 penalty. He scored 2, though. So he's got a good record on penalties. Let's get us the lead. Yes! We got it. That was close. The goalie went the right way and just about got to it. But we secure a 2-1 lead here. Oh, the goalie almost got there. And the crowd is going wild. Boots it to Montero. Hultman's going to get the ball here. Kind of screws that up. Carrick is open here. Carrick gets it into Bergman. Oh, just over the bar again. Okay, we're 70 minutes. No, we'll go 75 minutes. They're overwhelmed. Montero on the free kick. Nothing doing there. Okay, sub time for our final 3 subs if we want. Who's tired? Carrick is a little tired. The thing is, we don't have any like good fullbacks to bring in, so I've been kind of forcing them to play. We can bring in Ganning. He's been coming in occasionally as a backup. He's been playing all right. And usually Wallen comes in for either Segev or Holtzman. Segev got the goal. Holtman is at 6.7. Let's give Holtman a break and see if Wallen can shake things up for the last 15 minutes. Keep some fresh legs on the field. There's Wallen there. We're up to 2nd position in the league right now. That's good. Montero. Segev with the shot. The goalie doesn't even try. Assist by Montero. And that ball just floated in. It just wasn't ready. Nice goal. Not too much flair on it, but he just puts it in. Good thing we didn't remove him. Segev gets a 9.1 rating. That's going to boost his average rating, and that's going to help. We're going to praise our team here at the end of the game. Fire them up. Oh, God. Oh, nice block. Okay, now we're on the corner. We're basically at end time here. We could score here or the game's over. Ganning holds up, gives it away. Okay. Game over, but we finished with a 3-1 relatively convincing win. We are ecstatic with that win. Very pleased. Good job, everybody. Get on out of here. Whew. Okay, and that does indeed move us into 13th place. Who lost? I think Carlsberg did. Yeah, right, because I didn't even think about that. They played against the #1 seed, Gamla Uppsala, and they ended up losing 1-0. So now Carlsberg has the same amount of losses as us, literally the exact same score, but we're up on goal differential. So that 4-0 win actually really matters here, and scoring that extra goal here helps, as we're up on goal differential. We're in 2nd place. So I believe that probably the next time you guys see me, we will be facing off. It's going to be against either Carlsberg's or Gamla Uppsala. It's going to depend on what the league is looking like. Because as it stands now, Gamla has a pretty commanding lead, but they could have a bad run of form. They could drop the ball a little bit, lose a game. So if that happens, then we might be pushing for 1st place, but it's going to depend on whether or not Carlsberg or Gamla just makes a more exciting match. So when I end up against Carlsberg, which is only going to be a few games away, I'll have to decide, is this one going to be worth watching, or would it be better to move over to Gamla and just watch that one? We'll take them on at home. And then, of course, we'll probably do the last game of the league so that we can see where we are. And we'll face off against Herzoga again, this time in their home stadium. So, okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed. I've been, as always, I've been loving FM20. It's a lot of fun managing this team and following these players. We're going to praise Segev for a great performance. Take a look at the dynamics again. Everything's going well here in terms of that. The Club Vision, they're relatively happy with me, but whenever I drop a game, it drops. So it's on a knife's edge so far. I'm sure they don't like that they're losing money. So if you guys have any tips on how I can help my squad or help my team keep money or make more money, I would greatly appreciate it. I don't know how much sway I really have, but anyways, I am happy that you guys are watching this video. I just had a complete brain fart there. I was gonna say I love you. Like I was just gonna be like, I love you, because that's the first thing that came into my head. But I'm stupid. So anyway, thanks guys for watching. Again, probably the third time I've said it. And we'll see you in the next one when we decide it's gonna be either against Carlsberg or the other team, Gamela. All right, guys. See you then.